Maria Shriver is opening up about her divorce from Arnold Schwarzenegger. The 67-year-old spoke out on the Making Space with Hoda Kotb podcast on Monday, reflecting back on the time after their breakup, revealing she went to a convent to find clarity, and how the advice the Reverend Mother there gave her made her cry.
I went to a convent, a cloistered convent, and to be in silence and, to look for advice. And the Reverend Mother there, the mother there, said to me at the very end, she said, and I actually have written about this, but I haven't shared it, but she said, I think you came here looking for permission. And I felt like I was in a scene out of The Sound of Music, it should have been like, when I was like, oh, what? She goes, you can't come live here. And she goes, but you do have permission to go out and become Maria. And I was like,
Chills.
I was like sobbing.
Maria and Arnold married in 1986 and called it quits in 2011. However, their divorce wasn't finalized until a decade later in 2021. The duo are parents to 33-year-old Catherine, 31-year-old Christina, 29-year-old Patrick, and 25-year-old Christopher. The Terminator alum is also dad to Joseph Baina, whom he shares with his former housekeeper Mildred Baina. Access Hollywood previously spoke with Joseph, and he opened up about how Arnold supports his goals.
Your father, Arnold, has also graced the cover of this magazine.
Right.
Right? It had to also feel kind of like a carrying of the legacy, right? Or a handing of the baton, maybe even, from one generation to the next, to have this cemented this way, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a big honor to be able to do that. And I love that word that you said, graced. Yeah, he did. He's graced the cover of this magazine before. So, yeah, again, he's a legend, and along with so many other legends, it's really just a huge honor and privilege for me to be on there as well. And if you want to consider it carrying the legacy, then I'll run with it.
Yeah, 100%. That's great. Man, you were full sprint with that baton, 100%. I want to know, like, in moments like this, do you call your dad and you're like, yo, bruh, I'm coming for you, right? Like, do you have moments where you're like, listen, I'm out here, you know what I mean? And it's all starting to pay off.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's always great sharing with either of my parents. You know, it's always, I call my mom, I call my dad whenever something like this happens, and it's always so exciting and so, it's always fulfilling just to be able to say, like, I'm doing it. I'm freaking doing it. And so he's so proud, and, like, it's always great to hear that from your parents.
How did he respond to this?
I mean, like, he was like, "Oh man, that's awesome!" Like, I don't know, man. It was just, he's just very supportive of me getting to my goals. So he's happy for me, and he's just always there along the way. You know?